Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. There is a new book tag out in the world, a real festive one called the Christmas Colors book tag, and this was created by the dynamic duo Mary and Joe of the Book Buds. I donned my colorful headband and I have a bunch of books here to talk about. So let's start with the color red, a really silly one for you, and that's How to Tell If Your Cat is Plotting to Kill You by Matthew Inman. He is such a creative person. He is creator of the webcomic The Oatmeal, along with a bunch of our favorite board games, and this is just a really wacky graphic novel about, tongue-in-cheek observations that will make any animal lover, particularly a cat lover, chuckle. Matthew Inman is responsible, it's just a fun fact, he's responsible for saving Nikola Tesla's old laboratory. He did a whole GoFundMe project to renovate it and plans to turn it into, a science museum. That's for my red cover. And then they asked us to find a book with a green cover, and for that I have a collection of Russian folk tales called Vasilisa the Beautiful. This was given to me by my Uncle Mark, and I reread it every winter. It's just stunning. Do love my folk tales, and look how beautiful that is. The title story is one of my favorites. It's a Slavic version of the Cinderella story, where Vasilisa gets sent into the dangerous forest by her cruel stepmother and is tasked to go on a quest. And I love tales such as this one that's about transformation and turning our fear into courage and gaining wisdom through trials. It's just, yeah, one of my favorite books, and Uncle Mark gave this to me shortly before he passed away, so it's very dear to me. And then for a cover with gold on it, I have Kaikeyi by Vaishnavi Patel. This is a really fascinating reimagining of Queen Kaikeyi from her perspective, and she is a notorious figure from the epic Hindu legend, the Ramayana. She is the stepmother of Prince Rama, who she banishes from their kingdom so he doesn't inherit the throne. And yeah, this was really, I bookmarked so many pages. She is a fascinating character, and I loved this book. It was just so thrilling and nuanced, and yeah, it's a really, really fantastic read. For a book that sparkles, I have this lovely one, Where Shadows Meet by Patrice Caldwell. This was a lovely gift from my friend Emily Beth Hall, and we're planning on buddy reading this in the new year. And it's about a prophet and a vampire princess who must embark on a treacherous journey. I'm so excited to read this one with her. And for a cover with snow, I have Waiting for Christmas by Lynn Austin. This is about a newlywed couple whose lives change when Mrs. Forsyth finds an orphan hiding outside her front door. This is a really heartwarming and uplifting story. And then for a book with a pine tree on the cover, I have my master's book of bonsai. I got this, gosh, a long time ago when I was still a student, and I got really interested in this art form, and it has really detailed instructions and really good advice and techniques on how to care for your bonsai tree. And yeah, I haven't had much success, but yeah, it's a really great resource. Then for a cover with a star, I have one of my fairy books. This is the Olive edition, and each of the books in all the series are of a different color, and they take folk tales from various regions of the world. And the Olive book, I think, is primarily tales from Africa, and I think there's also some tales from India, and it contains really beautiful illustrations from the first edition. Just look at that. And these are really fun adventure tales about, you know, epic quests and anthropomorphic animals. They're just so delightful and entertaining. Then for Find a Christmas Book, I have The Worst Person's Christmas by James Stevenson. This is just about a curmudgeon whose life gets turned around by a simple act of kindness bestowed upon him by two small children. I'm going to tag a couple friends down below, and of course if you're watching and you'd like to participate in the fun, please do so. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.